Hi everyone, just Richard from the Box Gaming team. We've got another toy that's been sent down from MSI. The reason I say it's a toy is this is a $6,300 gaming laptop. It's a toy because it's not something that an everyday person would be able to buy. It's just too expensive, but it is really cool. So it's not an unboxing, obviously it's right here in front of you. It's been unboxed. It's not a review. This is just a video to let you know about some of the cool stuff this laptop does, because I've had a lot of fun playing with it because it's a powerhouse and a beast. So this is a GT80, one of MSI's newer laptops. Like I said, it's $6,300. It's incredibly powerful. It's a desktop replacement, and the only way I can kind of quantify the laptop is that it's something that you would buy because you can. It's not, your $2,000 laptop, $2,500, $3,000 one where you're pushing really high performance, but it's still within your budget. This is the equivalent of buying a sports car compared to a normal car. Like, you buy this because you can. You're a successful, young businessman, entrepreneur or something like that, but you love your gaming, so you buy this gaming notebook. We'll cut into a little bit of gameplay where I'll run through the tech specs. I'll show you actually playing games, which is pretty cool because it's a beast of a thing. But look, the basics. This panel here is removable. Nice and easy to remove. It's a single piece that you can lift off, and you can upgrade your SSD drives, the hard drives, or the RAM. Now on the bottom, I'm not going to flip it over because I've got it plugged in. On the bottom it's got a single plate that you can unscrew and remove to update the graphics cards, which is a really cool new feature where you can, if you get newer model graphics cards, you can actually change the ones in this computer out for upgraded graphics cards. So yeah, it's very cool, very upgradable. Now, one of the first things you'll notice is it does have a keyboard, not just your normal laptop keyboard with your 2mm high keys. It's got a full-on keyboard by SteelSeries. It's got Cherry MX Brown keys, that's fully backlit, and these are actual, you can hear it, it's got the clicky clacky mechanical keyboard, which is really kind of cool. It's very different in a laptop to get a full-on mechanical gaming keyboard, but I've been playing with this for a little bit of time, and it's a proper gaming keyboard. It's really quite cool. Now, it's got a trackpad as per normal. It's not where you'd expect it to be. You expect your trackpad to be here and your keyboard to be up here, but on this one you've got your keyboard nice and close to the edge, so it's really easy to game on because you don't have all that dead space that you're kind of resting your palm on. And the trackpad also doubles for a numpad. As you see, the lights have come on here, so you hit your numlock key to turn it back to a trackpad, or you hit the numlock key again and it turns into a numerical keypad. So if you need to do your work on there, which is what I've been doing, to be honest, you can switch between a numeric keypad and a touchpad. Now, the other really cool thing about this, because it does have two video cards, it generates a lot of heat. Very powerful machine. So it has a dual thermal cooling system where it's got two fans, 8 separate heat pipes, which you use to carry the heat away. As you can hear my email going off. So it's got a dual thermal cooling system, 18.4 inch Ultra HD screen. It's not 120 or 144 Hertz. I think that's something they could look at in the future. If you're going to bring out a laptop that's $6,000, I think, if they wanted to lift the bar a bit, I think putting a 120, 144 Hertz screen, it's got to be a must. It's got to be something they've got to do, but obviously that's something they can look at in the future. Now, Dynaudio sound system, as per most of the other MSI gaming laptops, this is Sound Blaster Cinema 2. And so what we'll do is we'll cut back. I'll run around and click on some bots in CSGO. We'll kill a few bots and I'll talk about the tech specs and the grunt inside the machine. So stay tuned. Okay, so we're back again. We're in CSGO. Now I've just brought up the video settings so you can take a look at that. That way you get a bit of context for when we do the run around in game and the FPS we get, so you see what settings I'm using to achieve that. I don't use HD settings, which is your anti-aliasing maxed out, your MSAA maxed out, your VSync on and all of that kind of stuff. I'm an FPS gamer, so I go for low settings, high FPS. Okay, so while you have a look at the settings, so you get your head around the settings I use. Look, the shadow quality, I'd normally drop that down to medium or low, but this is such a powerful machine I don't even really need to bother with it. Okay, tech specs. Windows 8.1, which means you get your Windows 10 upgrade in July when that comes through. Now you've got your Intel Core i7 4980 HQ processor, 32GB of DDR3 1600MHz RAM. You get your Super A3, which means you get a 1TB 1 terabyte of storage space in SSD, configured in RAID, so it's ultra fast, but you get plenty of space as well. And you also get a 1 terabyte 7200 RPM hard drive. Now, it's got an 18.4 inch full HD screen. Obviously, it's got anti-glare as well, because it is a laptop. Now, it's got 2 GTX 980Ms in SLI. That's why it has the dual thermal cooling solution, because obviously that generates a lot of heat. But also, you know, if you want to play The Witcher or anything like that, or newer games, GTA V, all those kind of things, the graphics performance is just off the charts. It's a very powerful gaming machine. Now, you get your killer gigabyte LAN, which also comes with killer wireless network interface as well, so you can, you know, do your load balancing, and also make sure that other applications aren't hogging your bandwidth when you're playing online. Now, it's got Bluetooth 4.1, so it's got the latest Bluetooth tech. So if you want to connect up a Bluetooth mouse, or, you know, sync it to your phone or something like that, you've got the latest Bluetooth technology. Now, it's got a Blu-ray writer, and which obviously means you can play really high definition Blu-ray movies on it. Now, on the side of the laptop, it has an optical audio out, so if you didn't have a Blu-ray player under your TV, you can just pop your HDMI into your TV, pop your optical audio out into your home theatre system, and you can watch Blu-ray movies through the laptop. Now, it's got the sound through by Dynaudio, the Dynaudio sound system with your Creative Cinema 2 software, so you get your really high quality audio system with it. That's obviously if you don't use a headset. Now, connectivity wise, it's got a HDMI 1.4 on the back, so you get the latest HDMI connector. You get 2 mini DisplayPort 1.2s, which means you can run your 144 Hz with your adapter across to your BenQ if you wanted to sit on the desk and use an external monitor. You also get, on the side, you got your standard mic and headphone jacks. You've got 5 USB 3 connectors, which is really cool. Laptops normally pretty slim on USB connectors, but this one has 5. Now, you get we've already talked about the mechanical keyboard. We'll zoom out now. I think you've seen the settings long enough. But you get your Cherry MX Brown keys on your proper mechanical keyboard. Now, it's got an 8-cell lithium-ion battery. As far as battery life, I've been playing with it for about a week, but I haven't done any extensive battery tests. But look, 2 GTX 980s, if you're running it, you know, on high settings in game, the battery is not going to last 6 or 7 hours. It's just not going to happen. It's just, you know, the battery would have to be the size of your desk to be able to kind of give that kind of performance. But it's got an 8-cell lithium-ion battery. Now, it weighs 4.5 kilos, which is very heavy. It's about twice the weight of a GS60, sorry, our little ultralight gaming laptop. But this is a desktop replacement. It's never going to be light. It's never going to be ultra portable. It's a massive beast of a machine. Now, 2-year warranty as well, it comes with. So yeah, so now that we've gone over the tech specs, we'll just jump into a game with some bots. We'll go Deathmatch, Short Dust, which should be on page 2. We'll make the bots potatoes, we'll make them harmless, that means. Load into the game now. So yeah, so on FPS gamer settings, we'll see a solid, 300 to 450 FPS. So we'll put FPS underscore max 600. Well, there you go. It's just kind of hovering around 500 FPS there. So the FPS you get will be off the charts. My buy period is expired, so I'm running around to Mac 10. Hello, bot. So yeah, but it's really crisp, really smooth, as it should be, with 2 GTX 980s in there. But yeah, it's our latest toy from MSI. It's a GT80. Obviously, we'll have to send this one back. It's $6,300, so I don't think I'm going to be able to keep this one, much to my dismay. But yeah, as you can hear too, you can hear the clicky-clacky if you Cherry MX Brown keys. And obviously that keyboard is dropped in there by our friends at SteelSeries. So yeah, there you go. There's our GT80 from MSI. I hope you enjoyed watching.